a couple of conversations.
Okay.
Yes.
SM, where did you see him?
Oh,
You said you saw him on the screen.
Me say me mama FBI for na. And I'm say me am gina on me chain. Obi o yedwuma FBI. Was maybe I'm who bia me take a shot.
Okay.
Screenshot of him.
Okay.
No, maybe I'm who na me.
So you've shown him there.
Oh no, ani who adwiri no.
Animal rights lawyer.
It's nice to see you this one.
Yeah, nice to be back home.
Yeah. Big position, pan. Research, business development, and innovation.
Only back home for mommy. Don't for
3. Give you 1. And keep the 2. Which one do you want? Research, business development, innovation.
No, I think I'll give him the innovation. Yes. He will come up with
come up with very, very
innovative, bright and innovative ideas.
Cars, you know, the one one year true new work.
That's what you want to bring.
That's your your very first innovation.
Hey. This one, you tell human rights matter.
Because you are in violation of your. Yes. Anyway, you human rights is not a problem. The rights of animals. But Albert, once again, welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. How long have you been in this position?
For the past, should I say 4 months?
4 months
or 3 months? Yeah,
okay.
I think, since September. Yes.
How are you finding the role?
Every role.
How are you adapting to?
Yes, I can say I'm adapting quickly, and it's an interesting role, and it requires that you keep thinking on your toe.
Okay.
Yeah, 24/7, because you are supposed to be the thinking hub for the authority.
Okay.
So as the authority is here today, you have to be living in the authority's future in order to understand where you want to get to. And you have to be living in that future to be able to guide the authority back into where it has to be here. So it's a role that requires you to be thinking 24/7 to ensure that there's a lot of innovation coming into the authority and for the benefit of Ghanaians as a whole.
Because I realized very interesting things. You're in charge, you are deputy director, research.
Yes.
Then there's the business development aspect of it.
Yes. And then
there's the innovation aspect of it.
Yes. So you're doing almost 3 things into one. You're doing research constantly to guide the operations and activities of the authority.
Okay.
Then you have to make sure whatever you're coming up with also
makes business sense.
Yeah, business sense, and then bring in or rake in some appreciable level of revenue to the authority. And then you must also bring in the innovation. You also think around which innovations or which new inventions have to work for the authority.
Okay.
To help it achieve its core mandate of ensuring a safer and then more secure routes for the country or for the populace. Yeah.
Has it been challenging?
There's nothing we cannot surmount. So yes, everything comes with its own challenges.
I like the spirit.
Yes.
I like the story. Now, we'll turn to the reason why he's here. He's here to talk about the new license plates.
Yes.
But many people were looking forward to it.
Right.
The very first question is whether the rollout will come on as planned.
Well, let me put it this way. As to whether or not it will come on, yes, it will come on.
It will come on.
But not as planned.
Not as planned.
As planned, it means that as we speak, it should be
available.
The new formats of the plates should be available. The new technology that we propose embedded in the plates should be rolling out.
Okay.
But as we speak, that is not possible at the moment.
Okay.
And then hopefully, once the law has been passed, the regulation has been passed successfully in Parliament, then that can begin.
Is that the reason?
Yes, so that's the reason. You know, when it comes to the Road Traffic Act itself, that's the mother act is the one passed in 2004, 683, Act 683.
Okay.
Every act has a regulation that guides in how the act is implemented. So that particular act also have a regulation 2012, which is the LI 2180, which regulates the entire Road Traffic Act or sector of Ghana. Now, when you go to Regulation 10 of the LI 2180, it guides or gives specific details of how a number plate, a vehicle or a motor vehicle number plate, both for any vehicle type, the features that need to contain on the surface of those plates.
Okay.
Yes.
It spells out clearly.
Every minute of details is there. So when you look at from Regulation 10 all the way to, I think, 13, 14, or 15 or something like that, it gives that specific details that need to be on every particular number plate in Ghana for every particular vehicle type. You understand? So what this amendment to the LI that is currently in Parliament, waiting its maturity, seeks to do is also give the specific details of the new number plate. So because that is not done yet, then we are constrained to continue using the existing legislation. So that's why we are at the moment constrained not to start the new registration. But that when we do that, we'll be flouting the law. So once that law comes into effect, once it's matured, then we'll come back to it and then start.
Is it in the works?
Yes. It's actually in Parliament. It's been laid. Only that we haven't achieved the number of sitting days that it needed to achieve before it gazetted, and then the president appends his signature, and then it's gazetted. And then finally, we can start working with it. Yes.
What happens to people who had vehicles waiting for the new number plate? So are you still registering cars, or you have to wait for that law to come into
No, we effect? Are still... No. It's so that, like as I just said, the existing law is still in effect until the new amendment comes into effect. That law is still the law. So that's what we'll be working with, or we are still working with. And as we speak, from January 2nd, that's a working day for us. So a number of vehicles were actually registered within that period, you know. In Accra, at least we have about 2. Accra, we have that's the where we usually call it 37, or now at Hasho. We have almost about 204 registration vehicles registered there. Kumasi has 159, Teman 89, Wager 68, Adenta 56, Cape Coast 45, on and on like that. So you realize that yes, the normal business goes on in all our centers across the country.
So the vehicle registration is continuing.
Yes, both vehicle and motor vehicle, the motorcycle, tricycle, all that, the registration goes on.
Just that they won't get the new number.
Yes, only that you won't get the new number. And then let's say, for instance, you don't want to still register for the 2026 one, but you want to wait for the LI to mature, and then you roll with the new one. Then you can go for the DV plates, which have also been made available. Yes.
So the DV plates are available.
The 2026 DV plates are also will be available for anyone who wants to. Maybe just wait for that. Yes.
What if the person is already on a DV, is currently using a DV plate?
And so you just have to take a reasonable caution or progress to go and then get a new one. You know, the existing one will be 2025, and the DV plates last within 1 year. So after a year it expires. So yours just to take an action to go and get a new one.
A new DV?
Yes, which will bear the 2026 mark. But I'm very sure the police will also give a reasonable amount of time for people to actually do that. You know, yes. You know, the police, once the 2025 or the previous years ended, it means you are not allowed to, continue to use it. Yes, so you have to go But I think they usually give. That's not even actually a renewal. You have to get a new one.
A new plate.
Yes, which bears the 2026 listing on it, and then with your insurance, then you are good to go. But if you so wish, or there's exigencies of the time also determines that you register your vehicle now, you are free to do that. The point of the whole new registration or the new license plate regime is that we are not rushing or pushing everything to be done within a year, or let's say just 2026. We are allowing for a reasonable amount of time that hopefully by the close of year 2027, we should be able to actually register, if not all, at least majority of the vehicles on our roads in Ghana. Yes, so we are not in a rush to force people to go and queue as we usually see when those mass exercises usually happen in Ghana. But we try to, and then even when it's time for a rollout, if you already have a registered or you've already registered your vehicle and you are using it, you don't necessarily have to also just rush back to go and come and change the plate. You can wait, and then when it's time for your roadworthy renewal, then you go and then do that. But then as you wait, one other thing or one other exercise that the DVLA has been undertaking and it's been happening for some time now, you realize that since I think 2023, when you register your vehicle, it's already your details and then the data is already digitized. So it's in a digital format. So they give you a card instead of the usual booklet, that green vehicle certificate, registration certificate. They give you a card which has the details of everything, your vehicle, yourself, everything onto it. So that's usually, and then those who don't have that, we have a process we call the onboarding. Onboarding basically means that we are changing your data or your details that are in a manual format on a piece of paper or paper into a digital format. So that everything already is streamlined into a centralized database. Now, once that is done, it means that everything of yours is digitized and is in our system. And it makes it easier for you to do the new registration. So we are appealing to every vehicle owner who is already registered to, if you've not done it yet, then you can take opportunity within this period to do that.
To do the onboarding.
The onboarding, which means that your digital information is in our database. Then when the time is up for the new registration, it's make it more flexible or the shorter period for you to undertake the registration.
You've talked about the DV plates. What about DP? Those who use the DP.
The DP is usually for 2 weeks. Then it expires.
2 weeks it expires.
Yes.
Renewable?
No, it's not renewable. So for whatever reason, DP basically means departure from port or from ports. So I don't think you'll be going back and forth from the port that much. So reasonably, whatever you have to do, and then to register your car, you should be able to do that within the 2 weeks period. Now, for whatsoever reason that most people don't want to register their car immediately, then that's when they revert to
the DV.
But then even that, the DV the original idea behind the DV is for the dealers and then those who probably want to go and work on a defective vehicle at the workshop or mechanic shop. Yes, they are supposed to be using that.
Also, it was the idea was for car dealers.
And then anybody probably who works on a car. Or let's say a fairly new car that's been imported in. Maybe it could even be an accident car. So so a defective vehicle sort of. When you are going to the workshop to work on it, polish it up before the actual registration, you're supposed to be using that.
The DV.
Yes.
But now he's become...
We've not been complying with that aspect of the law. So, for instance, what the new registration regime will seek to do is that will basically be limited to just the dealer. So every DV plates you see when the new registration regime takes effect, you see that it has a code under it, which is very specific and unique to just a dealer.
Okay.
So if you, as an individual, you still insist on using a DV, then it means that you have to go to a dealer to have an arrangement. Other than that, individuals will be required by the law, the new law that will be coming into effect, to actually go for a temporary registration sticker.
Okay.
So that will virtually last for at least 6 months, which will require you to put everything together to also come and then do your registration.
Okay.
You understand? So, but then that is not in effect yet. So that will be coming on board. So we are trying as much as possible to streamline the system.
Okay.
To make the rules more safer. There should be some sanity in the system.
Under the new regime, that's you're trying to.
Yes, under the new regime.
But so as we speak now, if you have a new vehicle, you can go in and register.
You can go in and register.
What do you need to register a new vehicle?
So your car details.
Okay.
The papers.
Okay.
If you buy it yourself, find them. You have the direct papers. Then if you through an agent, of course, you still have it. Basically, so that paper. Then you need your Ghana card as well.
Okay.
And then I think a photograph or something. A passport picture.
Okay.
Before. And then when you go, yes, of course, your details will also be digitalized. Okay. But then it's also, they will still need to have a record of even the manual aspects also like that.
How long will it take for me to get my place if I register today?
No, under normal circumstances, you're supposed to, barring any delay, you're supposed to have your plates once your registration is complete.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're done with everything today, you provide every requirement, and you are done with your registration today, you should be able to have your plates today. Yes.
To those who have, so because there are many cars on the streets which are already registered. Yes. What happens when the new airline comes into effect to all those old cars already registered?
So those are what fall into the category we call re-registration.
Okay.
So
that's the okay.
Yes. So if you listen earlier in one of my submissions, I said that those will be asked to come back and then re-register. So those what we call the re-registration category.
Okay.
And then that's why we said that for those category, you don't necessarily need to rush back because you've seen new.
Oh, that's why you're talking about the onboarding.
Yes.
Okay.
So if you hadn't done onboarding yet, just go ahead, do the onboarding. Let your details, your information be digitalized.
Okay.
Then after that, when it is time for you to renew your roadworthy, that falls within that period. Then you can smoothly just go in when you go for your roadworthy renewal. You go through the process and make it smoother and then saves everybody's time.
So it is not like as if it will be done immediately after the amendment. You have to go and rush.
No. You don't need, once you've already registered your vehicle and you are driving and it's roadworthy. When I said it's roadworthy, it means that you renewed your roadworthy certificate and any other thing that you needed to renew.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Then you can continue using it. You don't necessarily need to rush back to say you want to change your number.
Okay.
Unless you are, like me who also always want something
new.
Fine. Then you should know that will come with a bit of a hazard because it's not your time yet to do that. We want that level of sanity in the system, say that everybody can go through smoothly. We don't want that.
Okay. So there's no need to rush. You can wait when it is time to do your. You said roadworthy.
Yes.
You can go and.
Yes, everybody does that.
Okay.
At least once a year. Commercial, I think twice a year.
Okay.
So you by all means go within the time frame to do that. In any case, we have up to the end of 2027, which is basically 2 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Up to the end of 2027.
Yes.
Okay.
Even that, we are not saying that. We know definitely there will still be vehicles that are not
re-registered. Okay.
But then, reasonably, at least 90% plus or majority reasonably would have come for re-registration within that period. Yes.
I want to ask, when will you start enforcing the new DV plate regime? Or you have started already?
I have to check with the compliance team.
Okay.
That works with the police as well.
Okay.
Yes, but if I understand correctly, I think there should be some reasonableness around it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Let me conclude by asking you, because by what your message would be to those who are listening to us, who have been interested in this whole new regime coming in, what would you say to them?
Oh, for them, they should just relax.
Okay.
And then if there's no need for you to really go and register your car now, you can just wait for it. We don't anticipate the delay in parliamentary, so they should hopefully come back by before or by the end of January.
Okay.
And then the maturity of the LI depends on the number of sitting days.
Okay.
Yeah, so then we will pray that they sit consistently and then quickly that passes through, and then we are good to go. Yet I know many people, including myself, are highly anticipatory of what is coming because of the technology, the RFID technology that is powering that. So which means that it brings a lot of sanity into the system. There are a number of things you can do with that new system.
Okay.
For instance, you can, when you, as a road or vehicle owner or user, know that the system will alert you when your renewal due date.
Okay.
Your renewal date is almost
due.
due. Yes, so that you quickly renew. And then when you don't renew, you pass it through any of the readers or the checkpoints. It could be a traffic point, a traffic light, or any other part of the road. The readers will be there.
Okay.
It will still alert us that this vehicle moving through this point at this point in time towards this direction hasn't renewed his or her roadworthiness.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So if you are being recalcitrant, we can.
You know where to find a person.
You know where to find you, or we can just alert the police that this guy or this lady consistently has refused to renew his or her roadworthiness. So it makes it quite easier for those things to be implemented. You can't hide anymore from the system. And then even you as a vehicle owner, that system, you can one day rely on it to know where your vehicle is at what point in time, depending on what happens. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a radio frequency.
Those are the advantages of the new systems you're putting in place.
Advantages.
Okay.
Of it, yes. It's an RFID. It's a radio frequency, device that will be embedded in it, and then with readers all over the roads.
Okay.
For that to be done. So yeah.
So it's possible.
So that's why so many people are
interested in
it happening. So they should just bear with us, bear with Parliament. Once the law passes through, we are good to go. We'll go through.
Albert, nice to see you this morning.
Nice to be back.
Yeah.
Only that the conversation.
It's different.
It's different.
It's different.
Don't worry, we'll have time to have other conversations.
Yes, it's different. It's different. Because this morning when I said Albert was coming, I said, let's talk about Go Board. But Albert is just talking about DPLA.
Anyway, but I think they are doing a fantastic job. They can also continue.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be supported because the activities are also bringing in a lot of relief or adding to what others are doing to bring a lot of relief to the people of Ghana.
I see.
Just like Dvla is also doing to bring a lot of sanity, safety, and then security onto our roads. Yes.
Well, do extend my greetings to my new friend, the one who took us to that bush to go and eat that food. What's that? His name has escaped me. What's his name?
Abdurrahman.
Abdurrahman, a very, very good morning to you. And of course, a good morning to Stephen Cognato, who is also...
you also
yes.
say Ato.
What do you... Is what?
The name is Atu.
Not Stephen Cognato.
Atu, yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But the way the flow is better with Ato. Ato.
He will get you.
Okay. I hear. I have
Because he never understand why
people struggle with it.
People struggle with it. It's just one word.
It just flows.
Or is it is
Stephen
it two?
Kobna too.
Two. Yes.
It doesn't sound that this thing.
Or ask.
Yes, ask.
Yes.
Ask. And then of course to your big boss himself.
Yes.
I always know him as coach.
Okay.
Julius.
Yes.
Yes. A very good morning to you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we just want to plead with everybody, and they should just endure with us. If there's a need, every process is still as it is. Just go back and then do your registration, or go and then do your new registration. But then if you think you can hold on to a little bit longer, why not? You can just wait and then do that straight up. Yeah, but for those who are already driving registered vehicles, you don't need to rush to go and then do anything. Just wait when hopefully when your roadworthy renewal date is due, and then the registration kicks started, then you can equally also do that. So you don't need to pressure yourself to go about your normal DVLA business as you always do. When there's any new information to communicate to the public.
Ms. Mahogany Ninoy says, if your vehicle is at the workshop and cannot renew, what do you do? Albert is saying, as long as you have the old registration on it.
No, so
is it a DV?
So I think he's trying to say that you've registered a vehicle.
Okay.
Then it develops a fault that is at the workshop. You have to send it to the workshop. Okay. If you think reasonably you can finish the repairs before your roadworthy expires, yours is just to write to DVLA.
Okay. Write to the DVLA.
Yes, to say that, or in a form of notification that, yes, I have this vehicle. This is when it's going to renewal is going to expire. So, but then I can't move the vehicle to your premises or the private vehicle stations to go through the road-ready renewal process. So, I'm notifying you that is the situation. Other than that, if you don't do that and then it expires and then it's still at the shop, we'll continue calculating delinquency charges to you. Yes, it means
it's supposed to renew, you did not renew.
Yes, it's assumed that you just refuse to renew it.
Okay.
Yes. So in that situation, just notify DVLA ahead of time.
Albert Wotorgbui is Acting Deputy Director, Research, Business Development and Innovation, DVLA. SM is appealing to him to give him the innovation and carry the other two.
I'll happily give it.
Yeah. So, yes. So that transaction will be done before he leaves. But thank you, and it's nice. It was nice.
Thanks so much for having me.
Well, we have to take a break. When we come back, we will tend to this particular issue.
We built Venezuela oil industry with American talent, drive, and skill, and the socialist regime stole it from us during those previous administrations, and they stole it through force. This constituted one of the largest thefts of American property in the history of our country. Considered the largest